Saturday morning, just driven 115 miles down to visit family, so I decided to bring my bike and have a ride into Windsor from Bracknell, Berkshire. So going to be going up to Cinnamon Cafe this morning, having a coffee in Windsor and having a ride back. Just coming up to Bracknell Sports and Leisure Centre on my left hand side. Been in the news quite a bit lately. That's a running track that Kevin Keegan famously came off his bike on when he was filming Superstars. So right on that corner there is where he came a cropper. I was there as a schoolboy. We had the day off school and went down to watch it. Just coming up through an area called Harmon's Water. For those who don't know, Bracknell was a new town in the 60s, built up to take an overspill of Londoners. My family actually moved up late 60s, early 70s, and this is where we settled. So I went to school in Bracknell, and I think I lived here from the age of 6. I think I moved away when I was 24. Still got lots of family live here, so still come back regularly, but not a place I would want to move back to. Straight in front of me is Running a Horse Public House, and just behind that's Bracknell Rugby Club. Played many games of rugby there. I used to play for Basingstoke, so it's been nice to come back, play against Bracknell from time to time. And now just heading up towards Ascot. We ride down Ascot High Street, past the horse racing track. And then we're going to cut through Windsor Great Park into Windsor itself, past the castle, and head to Cinnamon Cafe, which is down by the railway station. Just had a 2-hour drive to get here. It's actually quite nice to be out on the bike, stretch your legs. Ascot Racecourse to my left hand side. This brings us straight into Ascot High Street. The main stand to my left. Roundabout, which takes us a back way down to Windsor Great Park. The way over to my left is look for cars. That's the route that the royal procession takes. The Ascot races, so they come out of Windsor and they follow that all the way through. Just in a little village called Cheapside. Pretty ironic really, because nothing around this way is cheap. Lots of cyclists around this way, especially when we get near to the Cinnamon Cafe, which is a cycling cafe. It's a bit of a mid-route point for rides coming out of London. So they head to the cafe before heading back into London. I think that's usually around about a 67-mile ride for them if they go that way. Beautiful morning. It was 19 degrees when I got on the bike. It's going to get a little bit warmer. We'll do a left turn here into the park. Might have just noticed the sign for Guards Polo Club. When we get to the top of this hill, you see all polo fields on the right hand side, which is Guards Polo Club, which was the home club of the Queen's husband, Prince Philip, when he was alive. I'm 5% at the moment. It's nothing too drastic. And where you see the flagpole ahead, that's where the climbing stops. And that to my right is Guards Polo Club. There doesn't seem to be a hosepipe band round this way, especially if you're the king and you own the land. Although they do have their own reservoir, so I suppose they're drawing from that. Statue to my left seems to have acquired an elephant. That wasn't there last time I came. More sprinklers over the polo fields. Must be a match going on up here today. There's an ambulance, horses. Usually if you're playing on this field, you're not the top players. They play at the top of the hill where you've got the grandstand. Brilliant. surface round here, you get up some good speed. You just don't know where you're going to find a pothole though. There you go, another big hole. This is old Windsor. I don't know why it's called that, because I would have thought all of Windsor's old. Far from Windsor now, this is where it gets quite busy. I think we're about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away. Into a headwind. Castle directly in front, another elephant that you can buy. Strike a pose. A couple of 100 metres, we're going to pass the guardhouse, the barracks. On a Sunday morning they close the road off, while they march up the hill for the changing of the guard. So you'll see some white barriers set back. They actually put those across the road. That's the barracks in front, the brick building. The Coldstream Guards. You see the barrier in the middle of the road. Oh, the black barriers now. That's what they put across to close it off to traffic. And the guards come out from the left and march up the hill. Another elephant. And this, if you've never been before, is Windsor. Queen Victoria statue to my right. And that's the main entrance to the castle. Thank you. Leads down to the train station. Someone happy to my right. Yeah, not bad, nothing in it. We're just going to ride down Water River Thames. More elephants. There's a tent to the right, it's the back of the barracks that we came past on the way into town. The other side of this, we go into a bit of a climb, which is the hardest bit of the whole ride. A little bit drawn out. About 8 inches away from the white line. Somebody still thinks it's okay to bib you. We're going to turn right here, come back on ourselves. So this road takes you directly to Legoland. It's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles up the road. It's not far from here. But we're going to turn off before then. More polo fields down this way. So that is the Royal County of Berkshire polo ground. The one we passed earlier in the Great Park was Guards Polo Club. I'm surrounded by countryside at home. As you can see, you come out this way out of the town, it's exactly the same. Beautiful fields everywhere. Roads seem to be a little bit busier, but I suppose that's the price of living down south. Corner that you came off on. It's been resurfaced, as you can see. We're right on this corner here. We're just coming up to Mill Pond. Boating lake here, very little, where you can hire boats or pedalos. As a kid, I had mates who lived around this part. During tennis season, garages to my left used to be Wimbledon. That's where we used to play tennis. Come round the corner, you'll see a big green on the right hand side. That used to be a cricket pitch in the summer. Some bollards in the middle. We used to put something across there, and that used to be the net. This was the cricket pitch. Come football pitch, depending what time of the year it was. When we first moved up, this was just completely mud. From when all the building sites were being built, they used to dump all the mud here. And as a child, I got stuck and had to be rescued. Dad and his friends had to put scaffold planks down so they didn't sink, crawl across and drag me out.
He crosses the line. He has done it. A magnificent victory on the Champs-Élysées.